ఉన్నారు? ప్రిపరేషన్ బాగా అవుతుందా? స్ట్రాటజిక్ అవుతుందా? ఆర్ యు ఆల్ అటెండింగ్ ఎవ్రీ క్లాస్? ఆర్ యు ఫాలోయింగ్ ది క్లాసెస్ అండ్ ఆర్ యు ఆల్ అటెండింగ్ స్ట్రాటజీ ఫాలో అవుతున్నారా? టిప్స్ అండ్ ట్రిక్స్ ఫాలో అవుతున్నారా? నేర్చుకుంటున్నారా? So we got so many students here: Sagar, Reddy, Shweta, Charan. Hi Charan, Sita, Lata, Harshita, Srinitya, Anil. We got new students as well. Students are నేర్చుకుంటున్నారా? This phase, as I always tell you, this phase is very important for your career. 10th తర్వాత, I want to tell you two things. One is engineering and NEET. Engineering, మీకు ఇంజనీరింగ్ చేసుకోవాలనుకుంటే engineering this is the right time to enter into a good college, which will make you ready for IIT JEE and NEET. నీట్ చేసుకోవాలంటే నీట్ కోసం. బట్ 10th వాళ్ళ స్టూడెంట్స్ యూజువల్లీ ఏమనుకుంటారంటే, ఇప్పుడు హాలిడేస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, కొంచెం రిలాక్స్ చేయొచ్చు అలా అనుకుంటారు. కానీ మీకు మంచి కాలేజెస్ రావాలంటే మంచి ర్యాంక్ రావాలి. మంచి ర్యాంక్ రావాలంటే మంచి మార్క్స్ రావాలి. అందరికి సేమ్ టైం ఉంటుంది. అందరికి 24 అవర్స్ ఉంటాయి చదువుకోవడానికి. కానీ ఎవరు యూటిలైజ్ చేస్తారో వాళ్ళు అహెడ్ ఉంటారు. రైట్. ఇప్పుడు టీఎస్ఆర్జేసీలో మీకు 400, 1400 ప్లస్ 1500, అరౌండ్ 1500 సీట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. దాంట్లో రావాలంటే మీకు మంచి మార్క్స్ కావాలి. ఇంకొక తప్పు ఏం అనుకుంటారంటే బైపీసీ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఇప్పుడు మ్యాథ్స్ క్లాస్ కదా, నేను ఇప్పుడు ఈ రోజు మ్యాథ్స్ క్లాస్ ఉంది మీకు. మ్యాథ్స్ క్లాస్ కదా, నేను బైపీసీ తీసుకుంటాను, నాకు మ్యాథ్స్ ఏం అవసరం అనుకుంటారు. కానీ టై బ్రేకింగ్ ఇస్ మ్యాథ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. బైపీసీ వాళ్ళు ర్యాంక్ కింద పడిపోతుంది మ్యాథ్స్ వల్లనే. వాళ్ళకి మ్యాథ్స్ రాదు, మ్యాథ్స్ రాకుంటే ఫిజిక్స్ బాగా చేయలేరు, ఫిజిక్స్ బాగా చేయలేరంటే ర్యాంక్ పడిపోతుంది. సో డు నాట్ టేక్ దట్ స్టెప్, డు నాట్ కమిట్ దట్ మిస్టేక్ సేయింగ్ కి నేను మ్యాథ్స్ బైపీసీ స్టూడెంట్ కదా, నాకు మ్యాథ్స్ అసలే అవసరం లేదు, అలా ఉండదు. మీకు 10th వరకు ఉన్న మ్యాథ్స్ మంచిగా రావాలి. అలా వస్తేనే మీరు మంచిగా ఇంటర్మీడియట్ లో పర్ఫామ్ చేయగలుగుతారు. నీట్ లో అంటున్నాను, ఎంపీసీలో కాదు. ఎంపీసీలో డెఫినెట్లీ మ్యాథ్స్ ఉంటుంది, వాళ్ళకి నేర్పిస్తారు. కానీ మీకు మ్యాథ్స్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉండదు, కానీ మ్యాథ్స్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది. ఫిజిక్స్ లో డెఫినెట్లీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది. ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఉంటుంది, డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ ఉంటుంది, ఆల్జిబ్రా ఉంటుంది, ట్రిగ్నోమెట్రీ ఉంటుంది, అన్ని ఉంటాయి. క్యాల్కులస్, ట్రిగ్నోమెట్రీ, ఆల్జిబ్రా, జియోమెట్రీ అన్ని ఉంటాయి. కానీ మీకు ఫండమెంటల్స్ రావాల్సింది ఇప్పుడే, నేర్చుకోవాల్సింది ఇప్పుడే. సో మ్యాథ్స్ క్లాస్ ని మీరు ఇగ్నోర్ చేయకండి. బైపీసీ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఉన్నా కూడా యూ హ్యావ్ టు అటెండ్ మ్యాథ్స్ క్లాస్ అండ్ యూ హావ్ టు లెర్న్ మ్యాథ్స్. బేసిక్ మ్యాథ్స్ ఖచ్చితంగా రావాలి. ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే మ్యాథ్స్ అక్కడ చెప్పరు, బైపీసీ క్లాస్ లో చెప్పరు, కానీ ఫిజిక్స్ లో రిక్వైర్డ్ ఉంటుంది. ఫిజిక్స్ లో చెప్తారు, కానీ బేసిక్స్ అయితే ప్రీ రిక్విజిట్స్ అయితే మీరు ప్రిజ్యూమ్ చేసుకుంటారు, మీకు వస్తాయని అనుకుంటారు. ఎందుకంటే 10th వరకు చదివి ఉంటారు. ఆ 10th వరకు రావాల్సింది రావాలి. సో వాళ్ళు ప్రిజ్యూమ్ చేసుకుంటారు, వీళ్ళకి మ్యాథ్స్ వస్తుంది అని అనుకుంటారు. సో బైపీసీకి టై బ్రేకింగ్ ఇస్ మ్యాథ్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్. ఇది ఒక పారాడాక్సికల్ స్టేట్మెంట్. ఇది అందరూ అర్థం చేసుకోరు. బట్ దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దట్ యు అండర్స్టాండ్ మ్యాథ్స్ థరోలీ అప్ టు యువర్ 10th లెవెల్. 10th లెవెల్ వరకు మ్యాథ్స్ మంచిగా రావాలి. మీకు ఎంపీసీలో ఉన్న సిలబస్ అవసరం లేదు, కానీ మీకు ఉన్న కామన్ సిలబస్ ఉంది కదా 10th వరకు, అది ఖచ్చితంగా రావాలి. అప్పుడే మీరు ఫిజిక్స్ లో అర్థం చేసుకోగలుగుతారు. ఇంకా ఫిజిక్స్ ఇస్ టై బ్రేకింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. ఫర్ ఎనీ competitive exam, physics is a tie breaking subject. All right, so do not ignore the ones who are preparing for YPC also. Yes, Sham, istaru NEET MCET coaching istaru. శ్యామ్ కత్కూరి ఇస్తారు. అలా టీఎస్ఆర్జీసీ లో నీట్, టీఎస్ఆర్జీ టాప్ కాలేజెస్ ఉన్నాయి, కానీ టాప్ కాలేజెస్ లో మంచి కోచింగ్ ఇస్తారు. సో టాప్ కాలేజ్ రావాలంటే మీరు మంచి ఎగ్జామ్ లో మంచి ర్యాంక్ రావాలి, ర్యాంక్ రావాలంటే మంచి మార్క్స్ రావాలి. రైట్, దానికోసం ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇంకా మాక్ టెస్ట్ ఏమో అందరు రాయట్లేరు స్టూడెంట్స్. కొంతమంది రాస్తున్నారు, చాలా మంది రాస్తున్నారు, కానీ కొంతమంది ఇంకా రాయట్లేరు. ఐ సజెస్ట్ అందరు రాయండి. అది ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ కాబట్టి మీకు ఎంత రెడీ ఉన్నారో తెలిసిపోతుంది. వచ్చే ఎగ్జామ్ కి మీరు ఎంత వారియర్ లాగా రెడీ ఉన్నారో తెలిసిపోతుంది మీకు. ఈ ఎగ్జామ్స్ రాసిన వాళ్ళు, మా స్టూడెంట్స్, మా ట్రైనింగ్ అటెండ్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళు మంచి టాప్ ర్యాంక్స్ తెచ్చుకున్నారు టీఎస్ఆర్జేసీ ఇంకా పాలిసెట్ లో. ఆల్రైట్, మేము వెళ్ళి కలిసాము కూడా, వెబ్సైట్ లో మీరు చూడొచ్చు, అంత డేటా అవైలబుల్ ఉంది. మేము వెళ్ళి కలిసాము, ఫెలిసిటేట్ చేసాము. సో ఇట్ వాజ్ వండర్ఫుల్ జర్నీ వీ హ్యాడ్ టు టేక్ దెమ్ ఫ్రమ్ 10th to TSRJC and Polycet to NEET and IIT. All right. So I suggest everyone write the mock test. Mock test రాయడంలో ఏం తప్పు లేదు, ఏం నష్టం ఏం లేదు. ఖచ్చితంగా రాయండి, మీరు నేర్చుకుంటారు. ఏదో తప్పుపోతే కూడా దట్స్ ఓకే, తప్పుపోయినా తప్పు ఏం లేదు, కానీ నేర్చుకోవచ్చు దాని నుంచి. But what is important is that final exam is very important for us. All right, దానికోసం ట్రైన్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. సో దిస్ ఇస్ అ ట్రైనింగ్ ఫేజ్. ఇక్కడ కొంచెం ఎఫర్ట్ పెడితే మీకు టెస్టింగ్ ఫేజ్ లో బాగా పర్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తారు. All right. So wish you all good luck. Now let's have the math session. I request Gayatri ma'am to continue the session.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, students, just give me a minute to share the PPT. All right. So, welcome to the mathematics class. So today we are going to see coordinate geometry. All right, students. So hope you all would have taken up Arun sir's suggestions. So please do the mock test. Do not skip the mock test. It's very important. So these all things will add to your final examination. So this will give you a good experience. So where you learn, there may be concepts you may not know. Only after attending the classes, you will know where you lack. All right. So please do not skip your mock test and always be in touch with your subjects. All right. So with this great note, let's move on to our coordinate geometry. So let us brush up the important formulas. The distance between 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y1 on a line parallel to x-axis is x2 minus x1. Okay. All right. See the next one. The distance between 2 points x1, y1 and x1, y2 on a line parallel to y-axis is y2 minus y1. So next, the distance of a point P x comma y from the origin is root of x square plus y square. Yeah, the distance between 2 points P of x1, y1 and Q of x2, y2 is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. All right. Yes, see the next one. The coordinates of the point P of x comma y, which divides the line segment joining the points A of x comma x1, y1 and B x2, y2 internally. Right. So if it is internally in the ratio m1 is to m2 means it is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m plus n, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So you can easily remember this. If it is m1, then it should be x2. The next is m2 means it should be the other one, x1. Similarly, if it is m1 means it would be y2. If it is m2 means it would be y1. All right? Yes. And the next is a very important formula. The midpoint of the line segment joining the points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. All right, and the centroid formula, if you see, it is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, where x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 are the vertices of the triangle. All right, next, the point that divides each median of a triangle in the ratio 2:1 is called as the centroid. All right, students. So the point that divides each median of a triangle in the ratio 2:1 is the centroid. Right. Now see the next one. The area of the triangle formed by the points x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 is given by triangle is equal to half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Right, and let's see the Heron's formula, which is very important, where you have A, comma B, comma C are the three sides of the triangle ABC. So A is equal to root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, where S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. Okay, All right, next, the slope formula. The slope of the line containing the points x1, y1 and x2, y2. So slope is always represented by the letter m. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, where x1 is not equal to x2. Otherwise, it will become infinity, isn't it? Anything by 0 becomes the infinity. Right. Now, with this, let us take up a test in coordinate geometry. You can refer your books while answering the questions. So 45-second time is given to answer. Type your answers in the chat box so that we will know how well you are understanding the concept. All right, so please take out your notebooks, your pencils, whatever is required for you to work out. And let me also see how many students are doing. I mean, they've joined. Yes. So I have with me Anji Reddy. So, okay, Shiv Shankar Reddy. Then Pranay. Varna Puli. Then Kavyashri. Yes, very good evening to all of you who have joined. All right, so let's start with the question. A point on the y-axis is of the form dash. A point on the y-axis is of the form dash. Okay. Yes. So let's see how many are giving the answers. Your 45 seconds is going to get over, students. Okay, so one thing you should know, a point on the y-axis means your x must be equal to 0. As simple as that. So it should be option 1. So on y-axis, x coordinate is 0 and on x-axis, y coordinate is 0. So now since they say a point on the y-axis, so x must be equal to 0. All right, see the next question. The distance of the point x comma y from 0 comma 0 is dash. 4 options are given. Yes, these are all formula based questions, students. So I don't think you need to take so much time to give the answer. It should be root of x square plus y square. All right, see the next question. A point on the x-axis. So obviously, if the point is on the x-axis, then your y must be equal to 0, isn't it? That's what we saw in the very first question. So your option must be 2. Let's see. Yes. So a point on the y-axis means x must be 0. Here it is x-axis, so your y must be 0. All right, see the next question. The slope of the points 4, 6, 2, minus 5 is dash. All right, so we know the slope formula. So being the first sum, let's do it for you, students. Right, so we know the slope formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, so x1, y1, x2, y2. So just substitute in this formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So it is minus 11 by minus 2. Minus gets cancelled. So it should be 11 by 2. So your option 4 must be the correct answer. All right. So if you had opted for option 4, then your answer is right. Let's see. Yes, it is. Now let me see how many are giving me the correct answers. Yeah. Right. Many. Venu, Janardhan, Lata Shetty, Pranay, Srinitya, Bhanupriya, Abu Rehan, Anji Reddy, Nitin. Okay, many Mohan, many are giving me the answers. Excellent, students. Very good. Let's see the next question. AOBC is a rectangle. whose three vertices are 4, 0, 0, 3, and 0, 0. Then the diagonal is dash. Okay. So here in the hint, they have given you use Pythagoras theorem. All right. So when you use the Pythagoras theorem, then you will get the answer. Yes. So the sides, you know, it is 4 and 3, isn't it? Right. So it should be option 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I'm just giving you a few more seconds. So quickly try to answer these questions, students. Okay. Okay, let's see the answer. It is option 3, that is 5. Yeah, the perimeter of a triangle whose vertices are A 12, 0, O 0, 0, and B 0, 5 is dash. All right, so the hint is given for this. Two vertices are on the x-axis, y-axis. The third is the origin. So it is a right angle triangle. All right, so with sides on right angles 12 and 5. With 12 and 5. So you can use the Pythagoras theorem to find out the hypotenuse. So yeah, so it should be simple in fact. So 12 square minus 5 square. The perimeter of a triangle, isn't it? Yes. So just try with this. You will get okay because we want only the hypotenuse, isn't it? So hypotenuse is the longest side. So the square of the opposite side and the base will give us the hypotenuse. So what happens? 144 plus 25. So this should be equal to 169. So your answer must be equal to 13. Let me see how many of you are giving me the same answers. Yes. Right? But here answer is given as 30. Okay. So it should be 13 because it very clearly says Pythagoras theorem has to be used to find out the hypotenuse. All right. Yes. So change it to 13, students. See the next question. The distance of the point minus 8, 3 from the origin is dash. So we already know that we have to use the formula root of x square plus y square. Right? So it should be root of minus 8 the whole square plus 3 the whole square. 64 plus 9, 74, 73, isn't it? So it should be option 3. All right. So if you had opted for 3, then your answer is right. Latha is giving me the answer. Abu, then Deepika, Vanupriya, Reddy, Abu Rehan, Shyam, many more. Pranay, many more are giving me the answers. Good students. See the next question. Slope of x-axis is dash. Slope of x-axis is dash. So what is the slope of x-axis? Obviously, it must be 0, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right. See the next one. Slope of vertical line. So you cannot actually define it, isn't it? So because it's not even horizontal, it's going to be vertical. Let's see. Yes. So it is not defined or infinity, whatever. All right. Right. See the next question. The distance of the point minus 4, 3 from x-axis is dash. From x-axis is dash. Yes. So quickly give me your answer, students. Right. See here. Let's see the answer. Y coordinate will be the distance of the point from x-axis because only positive value. That's what they've taken. X coordinate will be the distance of point from y-axis, positive value only. So that's why we cannot take minus 4 because 3 is only positive here. All right. Let's see the next question. The distance between the points A cos theta, comma 0, 0, comma A sin theta is dash. All right. So the distance, what you have to do, students, you just have to use the distance formula, right? X2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So x1, x2, let's see here. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. All right. So what is the distance formula that we have learned? You can quickly recollect the distance formula. It is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay. So what is x2 here? It is 0 minus x1 is a cos square cos theta the whole square plus y2 is a sin theta the whole square minus y2 minus y1. y1 is 0, right? The whole square. So just take out this. So you will get a square cos square theta plus a square sin square theta. So when you take a common, a square common, you get sin square theta plus cos square theta root of. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, right? So therefore, you will have root of a square. Okay. So what is root of a square? It is when it comes out of the square root, it becomes plus or minus a, right? Yes, let's see. So plus or minus a. So here it should always be positive. So it is mod a. All right. So hope you all would have got the answer. So this is how we work it out and find out the answer. All right. Now the distance of the point minus 8, comma minus 7 from y-axis is dash. From y-axis is dash. Okay, let's see the answer. The distance of the point minus 8, comma minus 7 from y-axis is dash. So if it is y means you should consider only x, isn't it? So here, and it should always be positive, that only you will take. But here, since it's negative, you will take only the positive value, which is plus 8. All right. So if you had opted for option 1, then your answer is right. Okay, see the next question. The slope of the line joining the points. So again, you have to find out the slope. Okay, so yes, so I'm just giving you 45 seconds. Quickly find out the answers, students. So it is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, just recollect your formula. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So 4 by 5 minus 3 is 2. So 4 by 2 is 2. Okay. So your option 3 is the correct answer. So if you had opted for option 3, your answer is right. All right, see the next question. Midpoint of the line joining. Such a simple question. Only thing is you need to know the formula. Okay. X1, y1, x2, y2, x1 plus x2 by 2. That is 4 plus 9 by 2. 13 by 2. Comma. Y1 plus y2 by 2. That is 6 by 2. So 13 by 2, comma 3. Okay. So your option 3 must be the correct one. All right, let's see. Yes, it is. Many students have given me the answers. Students, excellent. Let's move on to the next question. If the distance between the points 4, comma y and 1, comma 0 is 5, then what is y? All right, so now you have to use the distance formula for this. Okay, so the distance between 2 points formula we know, isn't it? That is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So here it is x1, y1, x2, y2, right? So which implies what is x2, 1 minus x1, 4, the whole square plus y2, 0 minus y1, y, the whole square. So this root is equal to, they say it is 5 the whole square. No, the distance, so, sorry, it is 5. So 4 minus 1 is 3, the whole square is 9, plus y square, okay, is equal to 5. Because your distance formula is in root, isn't it? So distance between, so they have given it as, yeah, equal to 5. Now you just have to square it. 9 plus y square is equal to 25. So y square is equal to 25 minus 9. So it is 16. So y square is 16 means y is equal to root of 16. So y is equal to plus or minus 4. 4 fours are 16. Isn't it? So your distance can always be only positive, but here they have even given you plus or minus 4. So you can consider option 3. All right. Yes. See the next question. The coordinates of a point R that divides line joining P of 3, 2 and P of 6, minus 1 internally. So the formula is given to you very easy. You just have to substitute and give the answer. Okay, students. All right. So see here, this is x1, this is y1, x2, y2, and this is m, this is m. So m is 1 into anything is same. M into x2 plus M2 M1 M2. Okay, it's not M. M1. This is M2, not N, M1 M2. We have taken M1 M2. Okay. So M1 into X2 plus M2 into X1. Come on. I mean by M1 plus M2, then M1 into M1 is 1 into Y2 is minus 1 plus M2 is 2 into Y1 is 2 by 2 plus 1, 3. So 6 plus 6, 12 by 3, 4. 4 minus 1, 3 by 3 is 1. So your answer must be option 1. Let's see. Yes, it is. All right. So this is how you choose your answer, students. See the next question. The coordinates of the point which divides the line joining the points 8, 9 and minus 7, 4 internally. So they've given you the formula internally. You just have to substitute the values internally and then give the answer. Okay. All right. So this is x1, y1. Yeah. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. And this is M1, M2. Okay. So M1 into 3 into X2 is minus 7 plus M2 into X1 is 8 by M1 plus M2, that is 3 plus 2, 5, comma, M1 into M1 is 3 into Y2 is 4 plus M2 is 2 into Y1 is 9 by M1 plus M2, 3 plus 2, 5. Okay. All right. So minus 21 plus 16 by 5, 12 plus 18 by 5. So it is minus 5 by 5, 30 by 5. So you get minus 1, comma 6. Okay. So your option 3 must be the correct one. Yes, it is. All right. So hope you all are working along with me and putting the answers in the chat box. See the next question. The distance between the 2 points is 0, 7. Minus 7, 0 is dash. So you just have to use the distance formula, students. So quickly use it. Y2 minus Y1 the whole square plus X2 minus X1 the whole square, whole root of. I'm just giving you the time to give me the answer because very simple in fact. Let's see how many are giving me the answers. All right, so many are trying to give me the answers. Good students, let's see this. 7 root 2. See the next question. A circle is drawn with origin as center and passing through 2, 3, then its radius is dash. Okay. So now you need to tell what is the radius. Right. So let me repeat the question. A circle is drawn with origin as center and passing through 2, 3, then its radius is dash. Obviously, it should be root of 2 square plus root of 2 square plus 3 square. So 4 plus 9. So root of, let's see. Yes, it is. Option 4, that is root 13. Okay. Yeah. So here they've used the area of the triangle formula. So that's for the next sum. See the next sum, the area of the triangle formed by A, comma, B plus C, B, comma, C plus A, and C, comma, A plus B is dash. So here they use the area of the formula, that is half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. So how to put x1, see this is x1, y1, okay, x2, y2, next x3, y3, okay. So you just have to substitute in this formula and find out the answer. Let's see how many are doing, students. Time is also running. In fact, let's see. It is option 3, 0. Okay. Right. See the next question. The distance between the points 3, 0 and 0, 5 is dash. So it should be root of 5 squared plus 3 squared. Yes, which is root 34. Very simple. X2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay. Right. See the next question. The centroid of the triangle whose vertices are 2, minus 3, 4, 6, minus 2, 8. So what is centroid formula? X1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So here it is 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 minus 2 by 3. That is 4 by 3. Minus 3 plus 6 plus 8 by 3. That is 11 by 3. So your option 4 must be the correct answer. All right, see the next question. If P comma 2 minus 3 comma 4, 7 comma minus 1 are collinear, then what is P? So if it is collinear means straight line, isn't it? So slope of AB must be equal to slope of C. So slope of AB must be equal to slope of C. All right, so I think you also can work out such a simple sum. So y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. So when we take AB for this, x1 y1 x2 y2. So it is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So 2 by minus 3 minus p. Next, for BC, minus 3 comma 4, 7 comma minus 1, x1 y1 x2 y2. So y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So minus 5 by 10, which is minus half. So these both are same, right? So you have to equate 2 by minus 3 minus p is equal to minus 1 by 2. So just cross multiply. 4 is equal to minus of minus 3 minus p. So 4 is equal to 3 plus p. So 4 minus 3, 1 is equal to p. So they're asking the value of p. So that should be 1. Let's see the answer. So it should be 1. Yeah. All right. Yes. See the next question. The slope of the line passing through C by T1, comma CT1, and C by T2, comma CT2 is dash. So root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. All right. So I can just quickly give you 45 seconds to work out the answers. So let's see, the answer must be minus T1, T2. All right, see the next question. Two vertices of a triangle are 3, 5 and minus 4, minus 5. If the centroid of the triangle is 4, 3, find the third vertex. See here, the answer is given, isn't it? See, 3, 5, minus 4, minus 5, x, y. 1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is equal to 4, 3. So, which means x minus 1 by 3 is 4, which implies x minus 1 is 12, x is equal to 13. Here, 5 gets cancelled, so y by 3 is equal to 3. So y is equal to 9. So 13, 9. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, 13, 9. Should be your answer. If you had opted for option 1, then your answer is perfectly right. See the next question. If minus 2, 8 and 6, minus 4 are the end points of the diameter of a circle, then the center of the circle is dash. So you just need to use the midpoint formula. Minus 2 plus 6. 4 by 2 is 2. 8 minus 4, 4 by 2 is 2. So 2, 2, that is option 3 is the correct one. All right, see the next question. The distance of a point alpha, beta from the origin is dash. So from the origin is what? Root of alpha square plus beta square. We already saw this in terms of A and B. Here there's the same question, but in terms of alpha and beta. See the next question. The center of the circle 0, 0 and 3, minus 3 is a point on the circle. Then its radius is dash. Okay. So you need to use the distance formula. Root of y2 minus y1 the whole square plus x2 minus x1 the whole square. So 45 seconds can be given to you to quickly give me the answers. So your time is running. All right, see, it should be 6 root 2. Okay, 6 root 2. Yeah, so very few questions left. Let's quickly do it. If 3, minus 1, 2, 6 and minus 5, 7 are the midpoints of the sides of triangle ABC, then area of triangle ABC is dash. Right? So use area of a triangle formula for the midpoints and multiply by 4 to get the area of the triangle ABC. Right? So I'll just give you time to quickly do it and give me the answers. So not more than 45 seconds can be taken for this. Yes, it should be 96 option 1. See the next question. 0, 0, A, 0, 0, B are collinear. Then AB is equal to 0, A is equal to B, A is minus B, A minus B. So collinear is nothing but it lies on the straight line. So AB must be equal to 0. Yeah. See the next question. The ratio in which the line segment joining the points minus 1, 3 and 4, minus 7 divided at the point 2, minus 3 is dash. So here we are using m is to n, x1 minus x, x minus x2. So here we get 3 is to 2. All right, see the next question. If minus 2, minus 1, A, 0, 4, B and 1, 2 are the vertices of a parallelogram, then A, B are, so you can also find out the midpoint of the diagonals because always the diagonals are equal in parallelogram. So you can find out the midpoint and equate it. Okay. Right. So midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So your answer must be 1, 3. See the next question. The value of p is the distance between 2, 3 and p, 3 is 5. So again, you can use the distance formula and solve for p. So you will get the value of p, then choose the option which gives any one value. Okay. So distance formula, root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So your answer must be 7. All right. See the next question. The point nearest to the origin 0, 0 among the 2 points 5, 0 and minus 1, 1 is dash. So you can use a distance formula with the origin for both the points. Okay. So for lowest distance. So let's see the answer. It is minus 1, 1. Okay. All right. So with this, we come to the end of today's class. So I'm sure you all would have learned today's coordinate geometry and would have really enjoyed the class. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. And let's meet on Monday with another very interesting topic. Thanks for joining.